the past 2 days I haven't been filming very much, and that's because I've been writing. My time with writing is, I don't feel like writing this scene right now. I feel like writing a different scene versus crap, I have too many scenes that are missing in between. I need to fill them in. I'm actually quite surprised that I was able to get that many pages in such a short amount of time. We're getting there. Hey y'all, how's it going? And welcome back to another Writer's Wednesday. If you are new here, hi and welcome. My name is Jasmine. I am a writer, and on Wednesdays, we talk about all things writing. I hit a very exciting point in my channel. Might not be exciting or sound exciting to anybody else, but it's exciting to me, okay? I hit 200 subs. Hooray! I hit 200 subscribers, and even though it took like 3 years to get from 100 to 200, I'm still very happy that you guys stuck it out. I appreciate each and every one of you that watch my videos, that are subscribed to me. Honestly, I feel like I can't say enough, but I hope that my love and appreciation is being shown on camera well. It's always hard to actually really explain how you feel, even like in front of a camera. I always have a really hard time doing that. There is a reason why I am a better writer and not a better public speaker. And I wanted to celebrate in a fun way and give you guys more content because, you know, that's what you're here for, and I'm okay with that. So per the title of this video, I'm sure that is the reason why you clicked on it. I am going to be writing up to page 200 for my draft. So my work in progress right now is a science fiction novel, which is tons of fun, but also requires a lot of research, which is why I think it's been going a little slower. You can't just make up a fun little fantasy system and make the rules. Science already made the rules, and you gotta make sure that you're keeping in line with enough of them so that your story isn't absolutely ludicrous and makes people want to throw the book across the room. I feel like I have been focusing a lot of my attention on the research and not as much as just the getting it jot down. This is literally the first draft, so it's kind of supposed to be, you know, disaster. And at first I wanted to just rip the band-aid off, get it over with, and then I procrastinated it for like 2.5 weeks. So that's not gonna work. We need to make realistic goals in order to get where we need to be, because I very much have passed my deadline that I set for myself by like a month because I was being too hard on myself. And then my body and my mind just rejected all forms of writing. Whenever I thought about writing, I literally thought I was punishing myself. I don't know why my brain does this to me. But I figured that it would be a great goal, a great point to get to page 200. I know that usually people don't count their progress by pages because based on how big the text is, based on what the formatting is for the page, being at page 200 is like, it could vary in how many words they are. But I know for a fact that I will reach a lot of words if I get to page 200 because that is an entire 15 pages worth of writing that I can do. I don't know when I want to finish it, but I do want to get this video up by Thursday. So that means filming everything, editing everything, and getting it on the internet by Thursday. So I suppose I could make this goal, get everything done by Monday. Could I get everything done by Monday? We'll see if I can get everything done by Monday. It's only to page 200, and I've got roughly about 175 to 180 pages. Is it doable? Yes. Will it actually take time and attention? Yes. Speaking of time and attention, I need to get back to work. So I will catch up with you guys later. Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday at around 2 p.m. I have been running around like crazy today, which is generally not how I spend my Saturdays. I just ended up having a lot of things earlier in the morning, and I have the house to myself, which I usually don't have on the weekends. So I'm gonna take this opportunity and try and write a little bit, especially since there is something that is very pressing that I need to get done tomorrow for sure. But in my classic fashion, I am going to ignore it until absolutely necessary and do something else instead. I know that I do have a deadline on this, but the thing that I need to get ready for is due by like tomorrow. But since I'm feeling pressured to do it, I no longer want to do it. So instead, we're going to write to 200 pages. Now, I'm going to double check really quickly and see how many pages I have written. I've been writing a little bit on and off since I have been filming and starting this video, but I haven't really done a sit down, I'm going to focus, I'm going to, write the thing. And currently, I do not have Scrivener. I would like to get Scrivener soon in the future. So for now, I am using Google Docs. Okay, so far I have 178 pages, which means that I have 23 more pages left to go until I have to post this video. I'm not sure how far we're gonna get into this. I am going to just write as much as possible. I think that there are a couple of plot points that I can fill in since I was pantsing quite a few of these sections. So without further ado, let's get writing. Okay, I just completed what was about a 20-minute sprint. I didn't keep a timer or anything, but I was checking the music that I was listening to. So I'd say roughly about 20 to 25 minutes. And in total, it looks like I got to about 618 words. And now my story is at 179 pages. We're getting there. I'm actually quite surprised that I was able to get that many pages in such a short amount of time. And I feel like I'm kind of on a roll filling in all of these different scenes and portions that I originally left blank and just skipped on to the next scene. So I'm gonna keep going. I probably won't record everything that I'm doing because I just don't know how long I'm going to be writing for. I would love to save some battery and some space on my camera to just give you guys some more updates. So I'm gonna keep writing. I will see you guys in a minute. Okay, I know I said that I wasn't going to be talking about too much until after I was done. But to be fair, I think that I am going to take a break after this point because I have done a lot. So basically what I wanted to do was I wanted to get to the point where I finished up a section that I was working on of in-between scenes. Since I pants a lot of the time, most of my time with writing is going in between the two personas of I don't feel like writing this scene right now, I feel like writing a different scene, versus crap, I have too many scenes that are missing in between, I need to fill them in. So I made the goal that I really wanted to fill in one specific section and just finish that scene all together, which I did, which is great. I got a really good portion done. I wrote over 1,000 words in like just that portion alone, and then I realized I was so incredibly close to hitting the 4,600 words mark. So I was like, I might as well try to also like do that. So then I found another section where I had to fill in the gaps with quite a few things and finish up a scene. And then I only needed like 80 words to actually get to 4,600 words. And so then I was like, well, I'm already in the middle of the scene, so I might as well just finish up the scene. So I finished up the scene and I ended up with 46,237 words, which is pretty spectacular. I'm getting into the range where the book is definitely getting to the point where it is surpassing short story or like novella novel status, which is really nice, which is why it's great that I'm trying to get to page 200 so that I can really make sure this is going to be a novel. As far as pages goes, I am on page 183. I believe that I wrote 5 pages, which is pretty good. I think that we're on a pretty good roll here, but I did do a lot of writing at this point. I'm gonna take a small break. I really don't have anything else planned today, so I would love to just jump back into this. I do have a pretty busy day on Sunday. I pretty much am only, if I am going to be able to write, I'm only going to be able to write in the morning because my afternoon is completely booked. But otherwise, I have Monday and Tuesday. And at this point, I don't believe I have very many plans. So I think that this was good to give me momentum and to show myself I can do this in a few days. I can do this before I have to post. I'll check back with you guys potentially Sunday morning or Monday afternoon. Hi everybody. This was the day that I was hoping I would be able to finish my project, and it's not quite done yet, but it's very, very close. Over the past 2 days, I haven't been filming very much, and that's because I've been writing. So I think that that is the best excuse for not updating my vlog, my writing vlog, is because I was too busy doing the writing. The past 2 days, I have not quite gotten to 200 pages yet. However, I have written about 1,000 words each day, which is kind of huge. Generally, I would say on like an average, like consistent writing day that I have, I generally write around 400 to 600 words per day, but I'm doing a lot extra, and because of that, I am getting a really good way through the plot and through the story. There are always these parts of the story that like seem stuck in my head, and there are still parts of the story that are definitely still stuck in my head, like for the climax, the ending, all that sort of stuff, and it feels so good to finally just get it out on paper and just put it somewhere where I don't have to consistently remember it, because that's also really hard too. You have so many different story ideas in your head, and if you don't write them down fast enough, you forget some of them. So here's my plan. I don't think I'm going to be able to post today, but I do want to make sure that I am staying consistent. Literally the only thing that I have to do now is write 8 pages. One of the days I wrote 5 pages, and then I think the next day I wrote 10. So I think that 8 is doable, especially with the portion that I am in now. I was hoping to get it done during lunchtime, but a bunch of stuff happened during my lunch, so I will post it tomorrow, but I will finish up everything tonight. Did it, everybody. Well, I did it. You watched me do it, but we did it. We made it to Thursday. I was looking back at a couple of previous videos that I had filmed for this video vlog, and I realized that initially I said I wanted to get everything done by Thursday, and today's Thursday. So we kind of accomplished that goal. Also, I did technically finish everything by Wednesday, albeit very late last night, Wednesday, but I was determined, so determined to get it done. So before this writing vlog, I had written 4,637 words of this story, and now I have 50,745 words. That's crazy! That is wild! I wrote so much trying to just fill in those last 15 to 20 pages. I cannot believe that I wrote that much during this week. But I think that it was really, really helpful to get me going and making sure that I was updating my whip as much as possible. I got to a really, really fun scene that I had been looking forward to for such a long time. It is about these 2 girls, basically the main 2 girl protagonists in the story. And this is a moment that I was really excited about, because I know that for a lot of different movies and films especially, a lot of times people can get stuck in a little bit more of a masculine-centered storyline, and there isn't anything wrong with a masculine storyline, but I feel that it does become a problem when women are not accurately represented, and a lot of the times women are represented as wanting nothing but the main man. And so in this case, I was able to have these 2 women characters talk about struggles that they have gone through, comforting each other, and also just having plain old fun, like just enjoying each other's company without the presence of any other guys there. I do have to say that I feel like my story did almost fall into the trope of having too many men and not enough girls. So this scene was really important to me to make sure that these women had their own time together. So I'm very proud of myself for that. I'm proud of the progress that I've made and all of the scenes that I got to finish. I was able to finish, I think, 2 or 3 scenes that I had half written before. So I'm very happy with everything that happened. Thank you guys once again so much for watching. McNabb! Thank you guys so much again for watching. I'm looking forward to updating you guys on this story. Sayonara, and I will see you next time.